methods for genome mapping. Earlier, we categorized the mapping into two major categories, that is genetic linkage maps or physical maps. Genetic linkage maps, they show or illustrate the order of genes on a chromosome and the relative distances among them. कि एक जो जीनोम है उसके ऊपर जीन का ऑर्डर कैसा है और उन जीन्स के दरमियान जो रिलेटिव डिस्टेंस है वो कितना है, यानी कि एग्जैक्ट डिस्टेंस हम पिन पॉइंट नहीं कर सकते. तो इस तरह की जो मैपिंग होती है जहां हम रिलेटिव पोजीशन या रिलेटिव डिस्टेंसेस जो हैं जीन्स में फाइंड आउट करते हैं, तो इस तरह की जो मैपिंग होती है उसको लिंकेज मैपिंग कहते हैं. This linkage mapping, it is possible because of one of the important biological process which is called as the crossing over. और इस crossing over की वजह से जो traits हैं, like phenotypic traits, like traits for color or some other characteristic feature, they are inherited from one generation to another generation. और इसका एडवांटेज ये है कि क्रॉसिंग ओवर की वजह से जीन्स की रीअरेंजमेंट होती है या शफलिंग होती है सेगमेंट्स ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स की, तो उसकी वजह से न्यू कॉम्बिनेशंस बनते हैं जो कि नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में ट्रांसफ़र होते हैं. तो ऐसे कैरेक्टर भी ऑफस्प्रिंग में आ जाते हैं जो कि पेरेंट्स में नहीं होते. If you remember from your basic course of cell biology or genetics, that crossing over is a process where two homologous chromosomes, they can come side to side, and then their segments, they are shuffled or exchanged or rearranged. And then after crossing over, the chromosomes, they are segregated into the daughter cells or gametes and ultimately to the offspring. तो इस क्रॉसिंग ओवर की वजह से जो पैटर्न इनहेरिट होता है उसको स्टडी किया जाता है और जो रिलेटिव पोजीशंस है जीन्स की उसको अंडरस्टैंड करने में या अंडरस्टैंड करने की कोशिश की जाती है. ये जो डायग्राम है ये बड़ी सिंपल डायग्राम है दैट शोइंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर इन क्रोमोसोम. So two chromosomes, they are shown as two different colors in two rods or bars, like blue or red here, two chromosomes. And then in the process of crossing over, they exchange their segments by a process which is called as crossing over. So here you can find some red segments on one chromosome that was originally red, and then blue parts here. So segments, they are exchanged. So such a rearrangement, it is very, very important to form new combinations of traits. Here we can quote or understand this process of crossing over by quoting different examples. So different examples can be quoted here कि हम क्रॉसिंग ओवर के प्रोसेस को जो है वो समझ सकें. लाइक हम कलर ले लेते हैं, color of the eye and color of the hair. Like brown eye and brown hair color, suppose it is present on one chromosome of the cell, and blue eye color and blondie hair traits on other chromosome of the cell. So blondie hair, it is a color that is yellowish or having golden tinge due to the lack of dark pigmentation. So such hairs that are yellowish or golden, they are called as the blondie color. So normally what will happen to the daughter cells if there is no crossing over? कि अगर क्रॉसिंग ओवर नहीं होती तो जो दो ट्रेट्स हैं लाइक ब्राउन आई की और ब्राउन हेयर की वो इकट्ठे सेग्रीगेट कर जाएंगी, और ब्लॉन्डी हेयर की या ब्लू आई की वो अलग तरीके से आगे सेग्रीगेट कर जाएंगी. बट व्हाट विल हैपन्स इफ प्रोसेस ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर इज देयर, दैट some new combinations they will also form. New combinations as a result of crossing over may be like brown eye, or another trait that may be included like the blondie hair, or and a next trait it may be like blue eye or brown hair. So such combinations that were not originally present in the parents, they will also be formed in the new generation. So studying such pattern of inheritance from generation to generation, like from the grandparents to the children and then to the next offspring, we can get the knowledge that what may be the relative position of the genes. And during the crossing over process, it was noted that those genes that are close together, they will segregate together, and those that are at the distance, they can segregate independently. इसको हम एक और एग्जांपल से समझ सकते हैं कि अगर हम ये डेजिग्नेट करें कि लेटर A जो है it is for one gene and B for another gene and Z for another gene. Suppose if gene A it is closely related to B, then the more chances that they will co-segregate. But on the other hand, B and Z, if they are far apart, they will segregate independently. So by studying this pattern generation after generation, that is grandparents to parents to offspring, we can develop the genetic linkage maps. So first time the genetic linkage map was constructed in around 1910s, like 1913, by a Colombian student, A.H. Stewart Vant. So he was student at that time in Columbia University, and he pointed out that in case of fruit fly, some traits like the leg length, color of the eye, and the wing length, they can segregate in a particular manner or pattern. Like in some cases, he noted that leg length and eye color, it is segregating most of the time, but as well he also noted that wing length and eye color, it is also segregating in many of the cases. So he concluded that these three genes, like the gene for leg length, color of the eye, and wing length, they are present together, and the eye color gene, it is present between the leg length and wing length. So this was the first genetic linkage map that was developed in 1913. So we can say that the genetic linkage map, they can be constructed by studying the pattern of inheritance of a particular trait, so that we can find the relative position and distance among the genes.